What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and today's video we're going to be looking at KYMERA. Now KYMERA is officially the tier 1 of this season. Now the skin itself does come with 2000 selectable styles. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So KYMERA. Now KYMERA is a selectable style alien that you do have in the battle pass, and like I mentioned previously, he does come with 2000 selectable styles. Now in order to get these selectable styles, we do have alien artifacts in the game, and each time you are playing they will appear in the map if you are close enough, and that's the time you actually have to get them to obtain selectable styles. Now this actually makes you have to play the game just to get these alien artifacts, and it's actually a very smart thing that Fortnite is actually doing. You don't have to do it, but if you want to unlock everything, you are going to have to be playing a lot and grinding the game. Now the style we're going to be looking at is going to be the default edit style, since I'm not really going to go through every color combination we do have in the game, and even if I wanted to, I haven't had them unlocked yet. Now this is the base version we're going to be looking at, and he's actually very cool. Now skin itself, from armor to the skin tone you are using to even his face, his head and his eyes, you are able to change them whenever you do get these artifacts. So if you don't like the character right now, you are going to be able to change his face, which he does have very cool iconic styles, mainly the one that he does have his brain outside his skull. What was my final rating for KYMERA? I'm going to have to give KYMERA a 10 out of 10. With just so many selectable styles, there's no other rating I could actually give him. He is thinner, so he's not that bulky, so it makes him look very cool in the battlefield as well. And then you always gonna be able to even put your emblem on his armor to represent you in the game. Then you also get the backline itself, the KYMERA's plasma pack, which again has so many selectable styles, and it's just a very futuristic orb you do have on your back. So with that being said guys, let's get these combos started. Now for our first combination with KYMERA, we are going to be pairing it up with the Double Agent Ooze unit. Now for the Double Agent Ooze unit, you're going to be wanting to use the Ghost S style, since it does have a white and gold color scheme that actually matches his armor really well. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Hand of Lightning. Now the Hand of Lightning is very universal, but it fits him very well because he does have a higher technology base than we do, and it's something that they could have probably constructed. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Celestial. He is an alien after all, so having the Celestial was just a perfect match. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Tailwind Twister. Now the Tailwind Twister itself is a chapter 1 glider design. It does have the wings with a little bit of purple, and even the top of the glider that match really well. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Onyx Cloud. Now the Onyx Cloud itself was given to everybody for free who does have the golden clouds, and I just think this wrap matches really well with the black, gold and even purple design it does have. Then for our next combination with KYMERA with the default edit style, we're going to be pairing him up with Midas Crest. Now Midas Crest is just a cape on his back, but he does look like an overlord whenever he is using it. It's very cool. The gold on him matches perfectly with the gold that he does have on his shoulders and even behind his legs, and it's just a perfect match. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the fusion side. Now for the fusion side, we're going to be using the selectable style, since it does make the whole harvesting tool into an all gold and white terrifying harvesting tool. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Storm Strike. Now the Storm Strike itself does have lightning hitting both hands, which is white, which goes very well. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Star Cross. Now the Star Cross itself is just 2 Astros you do have on both hands, and since they are from space, it's just a perfect match, especially because it does match really well with the purple skin tone he does possess. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Divine. One of the most popular wraps in the game that is white. The Divine wrap does have a very cool animation. Each time you do shoot, it does glow up, and it does have a solid gold and white color scheme. Then for our next combination with KYMERA with the default edit style, we are going to be pairing him up with the Galactic Disc. Now the Galactic Disc itself is just basically a spiral of the galaxy on your back, but it does match perfectly with the skin tone and theme. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Astral Form. Now the Astral Form itself again does have this aura around the harvesting tool that does have a space theme, which goes perfectly with the outfit. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Lightning Strike. Now the Lightning Strike just goes perfectly with this combination, just because it does invoke the character in an all purple aura. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Fusion Coil. Now again, similar to the harvesting tool, the Fusion Coil, we're going to be using the selectable styles, since it does make the whole futuristic glider into an all white and gold color scheme. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Violet Tentacles. The Violet Tentacles is again a very futuristic wrap. It does have purple tentacles that do get animated and glow up each time you do shoot a weapon. Now for the honorable mention with KYMERA, we are going to be using anything that does have purple, anything with a sci-fi look, or anything with gold that looks perfect with him. Now for the Backline, the KYMERA's Plasma Pack. Now the KYMERA's Plasma Pack is very futuristic and it fits perfectly with wreaths. Now in order for wreaths to actually have this combination perfect, we are going to be going with the Galactic Ranger wreath, since it does have like a grayish white color scheme that fits perfectly with the Backline. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Electric Claw. Now the Electric Claw was a Joy-Con harvesting tool, but it fits very well with the whole glowing pink thing that it just complements the Backline. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Spectrum. Now the Spectrum, it does have this flame on both hands, which is very cool. It also has it at the feet, but it does have like a purplish color scheme at one time that just goes very well. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Echo Jet. Now for the Echo Jet, you do want to use the selectable style, since it does make the whole glider all white, which goes perfectly with the Backline. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Swamp Scale. The Swamp Scale is a very simple wrap, but it does fit perfectly because it does have like a washed up white color scheme that goes perfectly with Reese's armor. Then for next combination with KYMERA's Plasma Pack, we're going to be pairing it up with Hemlock. Now this combination fits very well, especially with Hemlock's default edit style, since she does have a jacket and hat that is all white with purple. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Oracle Axe. Now the Oracle Axe itself is something that a witch would use. It does have a crystal on top of it, which has a similar glow to that of the Backline, and even though it's not a similar color, it still matches really well. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Hyperflight. Now the Hyperflight itself does have this pinkish lining on both hands and feet, which complements the Backline and even the skin. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Invasion. Now the Invasion is a glider that you do obtain if you do get a Victory Royale during this season. The metallic frames of it and mainly the glow is what actually makes it work perfectly with the Backline. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Maximum Drift. The Maximum Drift does have this very cool lining that does go across the weapon wrap, and in the background and foreground does have this silverish color scheme that fits perfectly with the glider. Then for our next combination with the KYMERA's Plasma Pack, we're going to be pairing it up with Stratus. Now Stratus itself is a chapter 1 skin from a battle pass, and it just matches perfectly because of the design of his clothing does have purple and white. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with a 6-carat cutter. The 6-carat cutter with a simple design, but the color scheme matches perfectly. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Lightning Strike. Now the main reason why I love this Lightning Strike on this skin is because it does invoke the character in an all purplish aura, and he is a storm chaser, so this is something that he's actually accustomed to. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Storm Sail. Now we're playing to the character's main point, which is his theme, and the Storm Sail itself matches perfectly with that. Then for the wrap, again, we're going to be going with the whole theme of it, and we're going to be going with the Storm. The Storm wrap does match perfectly, especially with the theme color scheme, and even the cool animations it does have matches perfectly with the glider. Now for the honorable mention with the KYMERA's Plasma Pack, you could pair it up with anything that does have white. Anything with gold or a combination of both, and even purple is going to match perfectly with any skin. Now those were the 3 combinations I did find for KYMERA's base form, and the 3 combinations I did find for the Backline, the KYMERA's Plasma Pack. Let me know in the comments below which is your favorite. And if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you guys want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 Ds all together. Each time you guys use my code near the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it, and it really helps this channel grow. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.